So how's it now, Makup?
Hello. Testing 1, 2.
Hello.
Yes, it's fine now.
Really? Really, man?
Pero o kwata la rona. It's not us, was.
No, oh, it's not you. It's fine. You Joe, it's again. Can you learn? I'm really not in the mood anymore
What?
for it's like this whole shit.
Tola the thingy because we can't see. It's behind the. Tola the topic.
Okay,
Get the Makoya.
yeah, so now
How I told.
I did.
It didn't move at all.
Didn't move at all.
Oh.
I mean,
Yeah, now it moved. Yeah, leave it. Hey, leave it. We can see it. Itlogel. Why were you disheartened?
do you want to host the show, Vid?
Nah,
Hmm.
ke tsebe la ka go hosta nna.
No, but then I get you know how we do it. So as in, just
Yo, ke tsebe la ka go hosta. Go iragalang. Hey, Mponyana, the devil was trying Leroy. Wa dumela le ena. Don't allow the devil. Mm-mm. So,
Ponya, do you want to host?
a gona motho a batlang go hosta Leroy.
I can't host, Joe.
Wena yo.
I can't, Joe. It's like seriously, I can't.
Sabe lo kae?
I give the line, okay, because line no disappear, line, so I said. Hello,
Hosta
yeah.
Leroy yo. Ore topic e tsang.
I see topic, so I'm just working, can I work? Lona le di bala yang lona ka di soulmate. Like, do you think you do have a soulmate, or maybe you can make your own soulmate, or yang?
Soulmate king.
Okay, soulmate ke lerato la working, the love of your life, you know?
Ow.
Yeah, like yeah.
So someone cannot be the love of your life, but they are not your soulmate.
Ga ke itse ke kry-a gore wena o mpolelele wena gore cause that what do you think of this one?
I, nah, I am kind of skeptical about it.
Okay, why?
Because if we had soulmates, we'd find them, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now, or are we saying that there are people who don't have soulmates?
Bon, we are shit. Okay, wait, calm down. We are exploring the idea of soulmates actually. Gore. What do you think of that as that concept? You know, is it like as that like do you think it's real, or maybe it's just that like fantasy thing for people, or maybe do you do you think horror like this only just depends on as in like was the two people that want to actually like make this work, no? Or maybe just as the God has your partner there in the world, or your partners, no, as in like Babsezo actually does it.
Yeah. I think that everybody has a person that is like okare o tlile mo lefatsheng for yena. But I think that sometimes it's not always like meant to be romantic. You can have somebody like a friend can be your soulmate. You can have somebody who you know or when they are around, you've got this connection even when they are not around, you know? Um, so I think we just try too hard to make everything about like romantic relationships. And you can have a soulmate that's not meant to be like, you're not meant
Your life partner or
to mix body parts. Abo?
okay.
So like now I can see it two ways. Or you have a soulmate for different purposes. So you can have a soulmate, yeah, chomi. Ubele soulmate, that's meant to be your life partner. Understand? Because there are people that I've met, like I've had, I've met like a person who I felt, oh, he is my tiki tiki soulmate. Like,
Wait,
you know what
whoa,
I
pause,
mean?
pause,
You
pause,
know what I mean?
come on. Multi
Yeah.
tiki tiki soulmate, like, what exactly do you mean? What can I get on
What
Arabana?
say Sabelo? Sabelo, okay? Da, da, da. Um, like this man, when he was around me, even some morning, I
One
could
Makupe.
feel Horaa
Hey,
Awuti is
Makupe.
around.
Makupe. You need tiki tiki, sis.
Ay, tiki tiki ay ay.
Tiki tiki, hi, king, man. Vana reusha wako. Vana tiki tiki
Ke
tak.
dintho tsa batho ba bagolo.
Ora mutavazo.
Yeah.
Oh, so na soulmate hela kawela.
Yeah.
Hey.
I promise you, like that
Okay,
person
okay,
when he
okay.
was around, my body knew, "Hore, this person is around."
Wow.
I
Okay.
promise you. Hore, Abuti is here.
About this
Like
year.
if let's say he got lost, ne, instead of sending like those dogs to smell him, they could take me and drive me around. I'd be like, he's here, he's around, he's around this vicinity. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's how our connection was like that. Hakimon, if I smell him,
Wow.
you know? So maybe we were meant to be soulmates also in like the true sense of soulmate. It's just that our lives weren't set up in a way where we could be together in that way. Because maybe you are soulmates, it's just that re-traumatized, all these nyaga nyagas. So we want to be together, we are drawn to each other, but there are just things that are hindering us from being together.
And what are those things?
Hi. O batla ditaba tsa ka, wena?
No, I get a ratlo fella. Isn't like so easily fella. Oh.
No, just dilo nje tse ne di re dira gore re ska kgona go ba together. He was messed up in his own way. I was messed up in my own way. So I think we may have been soulmates or we may be soulmates. We just met at the wrong time. We met at the wrong time.
Every time
So
lo kopana ko mpetong e bitla go nna sharp but nje beyond that is just no.
even when we spoke, like we had a connection. We had a connection. It's just that we could not be together. Understand?
No, actually I'm lost, but it's okay. It's
We had
fine.
a
It's good.
beautiful connection, not just sexually. We spoke, like, even when we spoke, I felt safe around him and all of these things. But the way that our life was set up, we could not be together.
Okay.
We could not be together. Eh, and in Libya, I don't know if we could be. Uh, uh,
You could be what?
yes, Mahlatsi, the timing was the problem. That was the problem. We went we went it wasn't aligned. Have you watched the movie Adjustment Bureau?
I don't even know that name or Nje.
Oh, but basically I think that movie sums up what
Your
my
life.
idea of soulmates is. Hore, these people, they would always find their way back to each other, but things just didn't align.
So now wait, so now wait, so now like
So now, like,
um uh, so now like no that will okay, you know, and like let's make this work actually, you know, or in kind of beyond he the timing, but then now like that will okay, you know, and beyond this and this and this and this and that, let's make this work. So
Leroy, there are just some things that no, you can't. No matter how much your heart wants you to do something, ha go berekege.
so
And I've told
clearly
you, I
there was
think
no
I've told
will
you
to
about
actually
this
make it
dude.
work.
Hey, I told you about this dude, man. He's the one that, remember, I was friends with his brother. I ended up being friends with his brother.
Remember, I lost my memory high 5 years in like the
I
last
can,
3 months, so
I can.
I'm not really sure if I remember that part, but
He's
okay.
the one that was married and told his brother that I know he's married. And his brother thought I knew that he's married. And he sort of let it spill. Oh yeah, get Abuti. Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Married. You know?
Wait,
Yeah,
okay,
that situation.
okay. Bari ke mangkana, Kokina,
Mm.
please don't take this personal, ne? Nah, we just said like kilibits actually, ne? But thank you for the great intro actually. So now you gave us like a new perspective, like, you know, actually working here actually. But then let me just play this quickly.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of the individuals participating in the conversation and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast host or any affiliated organization. Listener discretion is advised.
This is not a personal
Right.
attack, guys. Chill.
Leroy, I don't like
Sorry,
this thing.
no,
You
ow.
always do a disclaimer when I talk.
No, but then,
I don't like this thing. And I can just stop at the paneling.
but then come on, man. Like,
It's becoming a pattern.
yeah, apologize. It's annoying
Oh,
because I forgot to actually play it. But again, can I? But
uh.
sorry, also I can.
How?
As
Ako bolela
please,
that
no.
je go disclaim you.
Sorry, as
Okay.
please. No,
Ke na
Makira,
sang busy la.
okay, sorry, sorry, also I can. No, like, one day get la order lady sweets, you know.
Ke sa imetse fela jean ya ka le skip.
Hey, so rumele chelata ke re lala.
I won those things. Ibo.
You must send the money and then you get them.
I won. WON.
Oh, one. No, actually, you won. It's like not one. But anyway,
It's
it's cool.
one. We
Nah,
don't
it's
say I
one.
won. No, sorry. Not
W
the one.
O
But you
S.
don't. So how do you pronounce ton? Like a ton of bricks? Do you say
That's a
ton?
ton of bricks.
Ah!
Anyway,
I care. I say
anyway.
English teacher.
Exactly. Yes.
Ton of bricks. Hey.
Yes, it's a ton of bricks. But anyway, thank you very much. So now Jama Cooper said, guys, ne? You can be soulmates, but then not like necessarily romantically, like what's that life partner way. So Angela, like what do you think about that? Because the main thing actually today, okay, we are exploring the idea of soulmates. So how do you see that? You know, like, do you think it's a real thing, or maybe it's what's that kind of is the working kind of the effort thing, or maybe do you believe that you have that one person that was sent here for you by God, or your soulmate is your liquor, no? Like Sister Sabrina here actually said, Horena, her soulmate ke the Godons. You know? So now what do you think? Sabs, Ray, please meet your now. Sabs. Yeah, social subs. Aha. So now I get a breaking. Gotta get you see. You see, guys. You see.
Do I believe I have a soulmate? Guys, Mahlatsi ke soulmate yaka.
Subs
It's just that yeah, Mahlatsi ke soulmate yaka. It's just that we happen to always miss each other. I don't know why. But anyway, ke tlole eng? My connection is bad.
Jaka metla.
Leroy, it doesn't mean that time it
Mahlatsi
wasn't
Mutuanga.
you. It
Mahlatsi is
was
my
you.
soulmate, guys. My connection is bad. I was gonna tell you a story, but okay, my connection is for another day. That means you guys don't deserve my story. And this is why my network is teka.
Our Friday muna rasnyaka story so subs. I get one not level soulmate. So if you're rasnyaka Friday story so, but it's fine. We can excuse you for now, Jay, because of rain is raining that side, so it's fine. So let's jump to Master Ray and Miss Cupcake. You can't do see Lebo. Wow. Bo what's up? When a Berkman can Miss Cupcake, but anyway, sorry. You sound weird, but it's okay. Come on, man. But anyway, see, man, it's cool. That's my favorite picture.
Come on, boot.
It's fine. The devil trying to test me, but no.
Don't allow that. Don't allow the devil to test you. Why do the devil try to testify you now?
Man. Anyway, Pinchak. Arikan. Klayamo.
What is a soulmate, Baba? Just that damn fun because but I believe Muguji, the name soulmate is just a norm because people change voice. In life, we're born alone and we will die alone. But then, if I say you are my soulmate, I mean, it simply means me and that person will be living forever, which is something that cannot be happening. Anyone is about to die. Let's think about the future. We are not living in this earth forever. I understand. We have our certain period of time. We don't know how long. Yeah, I understand. And God gave us those time because He knows what He knows how He planned our life and our journey of how long we are going to be in this earth. So would you say, okay, a person is, I believe good a person, if you have a partner, that person is not a soulmate, is a partner because we are in a relationship assisting each other to grow, assisting each other to see the vision of life together, building a future for each other, assisting each other to reach our goals. So I wouldn't call you my soulmate. I would just say you are my partner. Yeah, I understand. So I feel the name of soulmate is just a norm. It's just a norm, like it's something that fades along the way. Because another thing, you get married today, right? Next thing, you get divorced. Will that be a soulmate? No. You get married today. Next thing, your partner passed away. Are you telling me, Kuti, that is the soulmate again? No. So
So,
think about it. Think of
so Ray, so Baraking gonna Ray, wait. So now, like, you are saying that the idea of a soulmate just just a fantasy thing. Kore fela nje, kore ke masepa because as in like rotlo roswa one day. So as in like
yes,
so so
yes.
so now like you don't think that we should have somebody like that you can actually like do this life thing working kind of with actually. So now you say or you are alone and then you are working kind of like fuck that shit. Is that what you're
Bapo,
saying?
Bapo, people change. I
Oh
can,
yeah, I mean like
someone can come and say, I love you now, or let's get married now. Tomorrow you get divorced. Are you gonna say that person is a soulmate?
well I don't know how you perceive the soulmate thing. I mean that wasn't really your person, you know?
Yes, it's your person, but look at the rate of divorce that are happening. Would that be their soulmate? That's the question. I'm not fighting. Please
I
don't
don't
come
know.
for me.
Exactly. You know it, man. Let's give Matladze like a no actually Makupe. Yeah, actually, and then for the road Matlads because Matlad's network is dizzy.
Ke
Yeah.
kopa go araba Ray.
Okay.
Just because things don't work out between you does not mean you were not soulmates. So you ending up together or not, or ending up apart does not mean that you are not soulmates. Because, like I said, sometimes you can be meant to be together or have this amazing connection or be two good people that are compatible. But because of other factors, then you end up not being together. So you getting a divorce or the divorce rates and all these things does not negate the fact that soulmates may or may not exist. That's one. Two, getting married to somebody does not mean that you get married to your
Your
soulmate.
soulmate isn't like
There are people
necessarily.
that make poor choices, that marry people for the wrong reason. So marriage does not mean that that person is that person's soulmate. Because some people get married for the wrong reasons. Some people think that this person is right for them because of the traumas that they have, like they didn't work on themselves. So they end up in toxic relationships and they get married. So a toxic marriage does not mean that those two people are soulmates simply because they chose to get married, you know? So that too does not negate the idea of soulmates. So just because Rena we make so a soulmate I think is more of like a spiritual or emotional connection. It's something that we cannot really rationalize. And then
Then
we
like there's a
base
genuine
it,
connection there.
yes, and then um we base it on rational decisions, which we cannot do that.
I guess give me the bari guys born. Kilibuditsi. I guess give me the bari gents born. Kare. You, you guys are my soulmates already. Look at life. So now, Ray. Hmm? Oh, see, it's my Evan. Fine.
You were saying?
Our nigga Ray, working man, Ray actually didn't actually like give us his like his definition of soulmate actually. So that was not really fair there though, you know. But anyway, we'll
Do
come
you
back
want
there.
it? Do
Oh
you
yeah,
want
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Do you
Hmm?
want?
Yeah, actually, bolela gore ntse re utlwa gore wa reng pila-pila.
Leroy, okay, for me, it's a mate. It's a person that you meet and build the future with, right?
Wait,
and
what?
the person that you meet and build a future with.
Okay, okay. So now you like you don't think that you have that
Okay, sometimes I do, but
somewhere in the
sometimes
world.
I don't. Sometimes I
Hmm?
do, but sometimes I don't, because we
Okay.
live in this earth that has delusional lot of things that are happening. So
True.
you might not be sure what okay. You might be in that particular part whereby you find someone who can spend the rest of your life together. And remember, when you say the rest of the life, I mean, so it is not that. But remember this dead forward. You're gonna die and separate. Are you gonna meet in heaven?
Oh,
How
nah,
guarantee are you sure about that?
You go
you never
put
know.
Ray question. I've got two questions for Ray.
Guys, I'm a bill, guys. Hold bill, guys.
Just two questions,
Guys.
please.
No. Wait. Makana, really, Makupi, you know what, nah? Let me hold it right there because that doesn't like work in Makana. Class has been waiting here, guys. Nah? So let's just put a ranking and like bracketing another so rate more a happiness. So now let me read one comment actually from Manuaro. She said DJ Fresh the late ex-wife actually they were soulmates, but then like they also divorced. Very interesting view actually there because now I'm like actually the connection was that like way way deeper than the divorce the argument itself because they could still like what's that be civil with each other, still love each other genuinely, but then with boundaries, no healthy boundaries happen, but then still love, respect what's that each other. So now with that said, actually, me I do believe that you know what, now, like there's that one like that one what's that like what's that like what's that person in the world actually that is your perfect match, but then that doesn't like necessarily mean that you're gonna have to be in a romantic relationship with or maybe getting married and then I just live the happily ever after fantasy, but then they are your significant other forever, but not necessarily how do we rationalize it. Just like Makupe said it actually. So I'm like, oh, actually, there's something there. But okay, it's fine, it's fine. There's a lot more.
Can I ask you something?
Etlhamana, and then utla sorry pinchak but then you are never but you know but you can hide. So after class and then we can have a discussion. Nah? Please guys. No? You guys are my soulmates, guys. Nah? Sorry about that. Hakir. Class. So nje wena so like how do you see this one?
Oh, so nkentse hore o mputse question.
Hey, apotso ke ya ke re tsale.
Cause le nna ke le so ke batla ho tseba le nna hore soulmate ke eng, cause to be honest, firstly re bua ka soulmate ko mojolong or soulmate kae?
Soulmate mo botshelong because it doesn't necessarily have to be as a viable jolo or maybe lenyalo. So when now you but again isn't like you personally you how do you explain soulmate, you know? And
Explain or define.
yeah, actually define that. As much as possible, as well.
Hey, plus wena vele, hey, ton of tricks. Hey, zero question. But
It's fine.
not to be honest, I don't know. Na hore soulmate king, ke a utlwa, it's a term that's being thrown around there. And the example tse ke di utlwang from everybody, it's, let's use analogy ya vibe stealer ya Freshly, the late ex-wife. Now for me, for you to have such a relationship is where you just choose to respect each other to a certain extent. So does that now make us soulmates just because I chose to respect you to that level that in public, remember, we don't know what happens inside. We only seeing it outside. I get. So does that now mean, now all I see there is respect between two adults, two parents that had consensual interactions, that had seeds, and they chose to raise their kids together in whatever environment that was working out for them. Now, in my eyes, does that mean kidi soulmate, or does it just mean hore nale makupe, we just chose to respect each other and live through this life? I don't know. Like, I feel like I was speaking to somebody a few hours ago. I feel like we, as human beings, we just complicate a lot of stuff by tagging things and putting taglines and stuff. And that's where we're going to have problems. And that's where I am now when it comes to the stance, yeah, soulmate. I've never used that word or played with it in Makupa Rotali feed. And hey, that's why I'm metagari disclaimer. Get on that.
Hey, you see, exactly.
But yeah, like I feel like we just use a lot of words loosely, and then we end up sitting and having discussions like these where we on some, what is a soulmate? What is this? Because mabani kana neribua ka ing. Kana ke neribua ka na maban.
Wait, but I remember. Wait. Let me check here. Oh yeah, we're talking about Love is Blind, as in like you believe in it or not.
Yeah, it's such things. Like we start asking ourselves questions, kadi taglines that are created in on.
Yeah.
Because now I thoma ku utlwa soul, ke thoma ke chechela morao, because now to me, when you start talking about souls, now we start going deeper than physical or understand. So, and I'm still engaging and learning certain things regarding myself when it comes to those things. So, how tomorrow soul tie or soulmate, I get and I start being a viewer and I start wanting to learn. I don't go around using those words and throwing them around. So, let's soulmate, hopefully, soulmate ke subs. You understand? Ke sabelo. However, if I know why she also said what she said, right? It's based on, we agree on a lot of things. Now, does that mean ready soulmate, like in the context of the word, or does it just simply mean that we probably think in the same direction? Now, does that mean that we will be in a healthy relationship? We don't know. But somebody might be walking around there saying, I na my soulmate ke Leroy, because ha ke thoma ke re ore, ha ke thoma, like why it show me who monate, who smooth. But does it mean it will be healthy? You don't know that.
Yeah, okay.
So Naya soulmate, I'm still learning. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still gonna sit down and hear what people's idea of soulmate is, and maybe I'll pick up one or two and see where I place it in my world.
So okay, guys, you know what, nah? Just for the clarity or something, nah? Like this is the definition of soulmate according to Wikipedia, actually, nah? June 22, nah? Yeah, June 2020, actually, right? As in like so here's the definition of soulmate according to Wikipedia.
A soulmate is a person with whom one has a feeling of deep or natural affinity. This may involve similarity, love, a romantic, comfort, intimacy, sexuality, sexual activity, spirituality, compatibility, and trust.
So it doesn't necessarily have to be mjolo or maybe, you know, working. Like, it could be spiritual as in a compatibility, you know. It can be, yeah, actually that. So, okay, guys, guys, okay,
But
guys.
Lee, hold on. You see, now I like shying away from such definitions, double Google and Wikipedia, because I feel like those are someone's opinions that were loaded
Yes, actually,
online,
like,
right?
but I feel like the direction,
No, I can't. Same lady star sign. Nah, don't come to me, got the zodiac. I don't read those things. I don't follow those things because I feel like those are people's opinions based on their own experiences. Now, when do we then break them apart? You understand? So yes, sharp. Google is saying what it just told you now, but how do we break it apart? You understand? That's how my brain works. Now my brain wants to break it apart and be like, okay, actually, if we're intimacy, then let's you look at it as one subject. Intimacy nake shaba as a. Already se ke tswile ko soulmate, se ke focused ko in intimacy. You understand? So if I'm gonna try bottle them and bucket them in one thing, then I'm going to have problems. Because then I'm gonna come back and say, okay, but is it really intimacy or is it friendship? Is it this? Is it feelings are feelings? If ke a rata, ke a rata. Why tshwantse jaanong ke tlose o rata hola ko kenye under an umbrella called soulmate? I love you, I respect you, and that's it. Let's leave it there. Let's simplify this life and leave it there. Do you understand? If I choose you, it's a choice. I choose you. Why tshwantse re king? Why tshwantse be le glossary and then now add things like soulmate? Do you understand?
Yeah.
And I love you. I made a choice, and now I'm treating you based on my choice. That's it.
Okay, fam, you got to get you know what now?
That's
Like,
just how I see it.
yeah, no, I feel it, boy. I feel it, boy. You know what, nah? Like, you are making really valid points, yeah, at the end there. But then, from me personally, nah, guys, nah, as in like this is not a viewpoint from the Makoya team in as like me personally, when I'm listening to Hlas. Hlas o tshaba banyana pila. So I don't just know and I believe more soulmate. I'm like, my God, tshaba banyana.
Give it to.
But what I learned now, it's fine, boy. It's fine. I know what's happening, it's fine. What is the soulmate? It's a faraka. We have been hurt on Farah, we take like very easily so or no yada. I want to hey, soulmate, nigga, you run. That's not the okay, like, yes, Oscar, cut. But isn't like, I feel like God himself, like he sent you to me, and they're like, I was, you know, you are just taking my time, chill. Yeah. But anyway,
And to correct you, I give a tabi. I just play cautious.
yeah, no, I feel it. No, man.
So, and it's not because I've been hurt to a certain extent. No. Now one experience was enough of a lesson. Did you understand? Yeah, I've had one bad experience where I was like, okay, so it can get this bad. And then from there, I just walk with caution. It's as simple as that. I will not give a time. Instead, but about like the excuse, they come late to events and then later on they make it seem like, it's your fault that certain things didn't happen and stuff like that. So it's just me. But so
I get you, man. No, but then like, but okay. Sorry, naked Lala also actually, no.
no, it's chilled, my friend. It's chilled in but I get what you're trying to say. A lot of people will say certain things based on they fear of certain things. Now I use fear to learn. Like I cannot dribble no so. Sharp. It's your life, but I'm gonna learn from that. I'm gonna try and dissect that and learn from that, and hopefully take something out of it to navigate myself differently in the next scenario, because
True,
I
actually.
wouldn't want you to now be a better person when I haven't fixed myself from my previous experience. So I read.
Everybody, guys, get it.
So I read. Maybe I don't know. I read. Maybe I'm busy crafting a soulmate angazi, but I don't play with those words.
You never know, Maji. You never know. But then, man, you know what? Like, thank you very much for like that view actually in Penjaga. We really appreciate that, man. So for those who are late, we are asking, we are exploring the idea of soulmate. So like, how do you see it? You know, like, do you think it's a real thing, or maybe it's just a thing that people just made up, and then now, finally, the expectations, these standards, it's like, it is, or maybe, do you truly believe that we all have that one person, like, that is your perfect match there in the world? But you can feel free to say it however you want to. Marinje, remember, you can say it with respect. Was that like was the, well, yeah, actually that you can make jokes here and there, but then with respect, though, you know. So there's a few of the comments actually that I saw from Sis Balomush actually, but then like they are too far. So I just wanted her to come in, then I just give us more context there actually, because she was actually saying, no, it's like soulmate, get solo, and this and this and that. So like, actually, now it's your turn, Sis. How are you?
I'm good. And you guys?
The devil is a liar.
Yes. All right, Mo. Yeah. So for me, a soulmate, like I said, it's a deep connection that you have with someone, eh? But more so, it's like it's out of this world. You meet somebody and you've got so much, like it's as if you've known each other from a past life. You can't explain it. Like it's like having deja vu, but in an experience with a person. So that's how I see it.
So now,
Yeah.
like, as in, like, do you believe for the now you have that one person? Ola.
Um, romantically, not yet, but like, my younger sister, for me, it's like we've met in a past life. Like we click, even though I'm younger than her, but we have so much in common. We have, like, it's like the universe made sure that she comes into my life and I come to hers, and we just gel like that. I can't explain it. That's why I get it, like it's you can't explain it. It just
Okay. So
it's very spiritual. Like yeah.
Okay. So Angelo and you really truly believe or no? Actually, like that is true. But then, like, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantically. But then that like that deep connection with the person.
Huh?
Wait,
Sorry, man. I got distracted from Seb's question. Hi. No, I don't. Well, I'm the oldest. She's the youngest. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay. You messed up words in there, but it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Okay. So now Anjara now is it like it feels like a deja vu moment or no man, like it's like this
Like
connection.
I've known her from somewhere, but I can't put my finger on it. Yabo.
So you believe that your sister is your soulmate?
Yes.
That, that that's very interesting actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, exactly, Makupe. She's familiar. Like Nkari, I've seen her before, or have had an experience with her before. Before I was born, before she was born. Like I don't know.
So guys, working, you know what, name? like what's that can before we skip to this cupcake actually, do you guys want to what's that, make a comment there actually? This cupcake Limakup, do you want to make a comment more what Mbali said?
What she just said.
Yeah,
Oh,
her.
I can read you a definition. It's a mailanang linto e ausimbali aichong.
Okay.
That is not Wikipedia. Sorry.
Yeah, actually, yeah,
So
yeah.
the term soulmate generally refers to someone who you have a deep natural affinity, connection, or bond. This connection might be romantic, but it can also be platonic or familial. The idea is that a soulmate is someone with whom you share a profound understanding and resonance, often feeling as though you've known them forever or that you're meant to be together. In the romantic context, a soulmate is often seen as a perfect match, someone who complements you in ways that make the relationship feel uniquely fulfilling and destined. Beyond romance, the concept can extend to people who bring out the best in you and with whom you have a sense of spiritual or emotional alignment.
That's when I get a lona le soulmate. It's like I get one kind no much.
That's your takeaway from what I just read.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So lona lotle mo le soulmate. Tsaka. You see, based on what's that like you just read actually now. So now it makes more sense actually. You see? Okay, anyway. But then thank you very much there, Makupe Lembali actually for what's that kind of redefining this thing actually, because me I'm age or like yeah, me I was just having fun here. But yeah, this is Cupcake. So Javena, how do you see this whole thing, man? No? Your definition.
My definition. I don't think there is such a thing as a soulmate.
Wow, okay.
Um, especially in the romantic context. I believe that any random Tom, Dick, and Harry and a girl can get together and make a relationship work if they want to. If both parties are committed to making it work and changing what's necessary to change or adapting to what's necessary to adapt to, they can make it work.
True.
So yeah, if you can find strangers that meet in shows like Married at First Sight, and they are married and they make a relationship work because they both committed to it. I believe that it's one of those things that you just it doesn't exist. And if it does, that's my one view. My one view is that it does not exist. And then the other one is that if it does exist, I do not believe there is one person for every single person. Like I have one specific person that was put on this earth just to love me and marry me and whatever. I don't believe so. I believe there are so many people out there that I could be compatible with, and if we both put in the work, we could make the relationship work.
You know, Breaking Genesis Cupcake actually. Literally, what you just actually like said now actually, like links with what I said actually like yesterday. Gore, reason why most people say love is blind, or maybe they fail to make as in like their relationships work actually. They have the fantasy yeah gore, the soulmate has to be like this, you know, as in like romantic partner who is this perfect actual barking kind of being actually that now they they tend to get hurt now because now this normal human being doesn't necessarily like live up to like these imaginary standards. So now it's gonna be like, oh, soulmates are not in. But then again, you can make like anything work if you are willing to make it work. So to me, I believe or no, actually, like soulmates are there, nah? Given that we are different as in like very spiritually, mentally, leading. So now, so I know for like you to find that person that you can like naturally connect with that deep, that easily, we can define that, you know, as a soulmate. Not really necessarily as in like what's that like romantically. So, but hey, yeah, you wanted to reply?
Yes, I also wanted to say I think it's the reason why people end up staying in toxic situations or end up staying in relationships that they are not supposed to be in or going back to exes that they are not even supposed to be with. It's because they have this whole idea of believing Guti, this person is the one person I'm meant to be with, and they forget Guti, there are other people out there that could be just as compatible with you or even better than the person that you keep going back to because you're telling yourself that this person is my soulmate when there is no such a thing.
100%. I wanna me there, nah. I wanna me there is like, but like you see, like me or me personally, me agree with you there. And like no, like let me just let me just keep quiet. Sis Cupcake, thank you very much there. So Makupe wants to comment there. Sorry about that. And like Makupe Lumbali actually, they made a few comments there, so they can actually isn't like must say them now actually. So start with Makupe then Mbali.
How, what did I say in the good comment? I didn't say anything. I just asked if Mbali agrees with me, fail. Oh,
Exactly. So
you
talk.
see, I'm traumatized because you're always accusing me of things.
Manyano.
So I think another thing is about your belief system. Into eternally soulmate and believing that soulmates exist is something that is beyond your rational understanding. In many, so we see it a lot in movies where somebody will say, King, that series, Eddie Vampire, where the werewolves, King, Twilight,
Yeah.
Twilight. So they have something in the werewolves camp where they immediately connect. I don't know what they call it. It's like a bing or whatever, right? Where motho o ke motho wa gago o tlile mo lefatsheng for wena, you know. So I think I'm at a place where for things that are spiritual, I've decided that it's things that I will pray for. I will pray for discernment. I will pray for, being able to identify, because sometimes you can mistaken this thing ya gore motho ke soulmate based on gore you're lonely, you know. Basically you're just lonely. So now you're making the wrong decisions. Maybe unale trauma and you have trauma bonds with people and you think gore it's your soulmate. So it's about praying for discernment and praying to identify your soulmate if they are out there, right?
If
Because it's not about rationalizing, it's not about compatibility and choice and all these things. Yes, those things come into play once you have found your soulmate and you do make the relationship work day to day, but it's about this person that you believe has been made for you and you have been made for them. So it's about praying for when they do come your way, you don't mess it up. If we say that guy, DJ Fresh, and his ex-wife were soulmates, if Nelly the soulmate and he was treating her the way he was, then it's a problem. It's a huge problem. Cupcake, kuna question.
Yeah, no, I speak up, guys.
Okay, I get what you're saying, ne? But my question is that do you then believe Uguti there is one person specifically for every single person? I have my one person, Usman Man has their one person, and if it does not work out with that person, then it's chai for me.
No. So, first of all, me, I believe that a human being is so multifaceted. You on your own, you have so many needs that not only one person can fulfill. That's why we have friendships. That's why we have sisterhoods. That's why we then have romantic relationships. So one person cannot fully fulfill everything that you are as a person. They cannot fully encompass or fully cover everything and all your needs. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying that there are people that are meant to be in your life in that way, where you have that deep, profound relationship with that person. You understand? So, like, if I have a friend, which is why I never subscribed to Eya Gore Motu is my best friend, because each friend that I have is there and fulfills a different part of me. So I can't say my best friend now, Cupcake might be all and end all in friendship. It's not possible.
Well, what was abs?
Well, so I don't believe that. And I also believe Hore, sometimes you can be with someone and you have an amazing relationship because you chose each other and you wake up every day and you choose each other and you genuinely work towards making a beautiful relationship and you end up together for years till death do you apart. Even though you're not soulmates. Because also we have covered Hore, a soulmate can also be somebody who is platonic. So, no, I don't think it's something that is black and white. It's not a binary system, either A or B, 1 or 0. It's not a binary system.
And just like that, we can close the show. But then, hey, guys, okay, wait. Season Bali wanted to say something quickly. Then we can get back to what Ray wanted to speak about actually before the ladies. Mm-hmm.
You are right, Leroy. I think we can close the show. Makupe
Yeah, I
said
know.
it. She nailed it. Yeah, my question was, so since we're talking about soulmates, ne? For me, soulmates ties up the soul ties. So if people don't believe in soulmates, does that mean they don't believe in soul ties as well? That's my question.
Makupe, do you want to? What again?
Yo,
You
Vibe
want to
Stealer,
elaborate? You want
Vibe
to
Stealer
explain it
is
further?
boring me.
Come on now.
I was distracted by Vibe Stealer's question comment. So everybody wants to know if not personally I believe in soulmates. So yes, I do believe soul ties exist. I think that question is more for people that don't believe in soulmates.
So
So
basically,
naka soul tie eating. You go out there and you mess with the wrong person. It's the literal fuck around and find out.
you know what? Wait. Let me play it again. Fuck. Literally, you fuck around, you find out. So maybe that's why it was a how to this advice recently, because when now you've had a shitload of like soulmates. So you should go cleanse. Have one soulmate. But you don't really have to, you know? But hey, we are different, guys. We're different. So Tlasi, I really hope that we answered you there, my leader. Mrs. Pumpkin Wazala. And Okay. Ray, you wanted to have a young discussion, Lema Kupe, like before Bali, ne?
Yeah, including you as well.
Oh, okay.
I have a question which I'm not answered.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
not
cool.
satisfied yet.
No, Abel, it's fine.
I hear you, what you are saying, but let me ask you something. Let's take I meet my couple now, ne? And when I meet her, we start dating now. Tomorrow, I wake up dead. Would you say that is a soulmate?
Nah, fair. No.
Ray, please say that again.
No, I want to understand.
Ubulawezini.
Huh? Oh, dude, we're living in life. We don't know how long we're gonna live.
Ray ring, eh? Somebody please explain to me what Ray is saying. I don't understand.
I'm also lost, yo. Like,
Ray busy could be like, okay,
Listen.
okay.
Listen. But I meet you now. We start dating, right? Tomorrow. Okay, in our dating journey, ne? Let's say tomorrow I woke up dead. Would you say that we were so meet now we are gone?
It's a leak at the bill. Okay. You are not listening when I like Pila.
Oh, dude, come on. Maybe you clarify it, guys, so that I can understand. Because I've got questions that will follow.
So, okay, wait, actually. Koki, please read that, the definition, Happy, of him, actually.
Ray Umamel. I'm not gonna read it again. It says the term soulmate generally refers to a person with whom one has a deep natural affinity, connection, or bond. The connection might be romantic, but it can also be platonic or familial. The idea is that a soulmate is someone with whom you share a profound understanding and resonance, often feeling as though you've known them forever or that you're meant to be together. In the romantic context, a soulmate is often seen as a perfect match, someone who complements you in ways that make the relationship feel uniquely fulfilling and destined. Beyond romance, the concept can extend to people who bring out the best in you and with whom you have a sense of spiritual or emotional alignment.
Exactly. So, basically, Ray, you are referring to a hookup. So, which, I don't know, yeah, if
Soul tie.
hey. Yeah, and like, actually, yeah. So now, ne, if you feel like a genuine connection, ne, like limito, there might be a soulmate. Yeah, Mare. Me personally, what I heard there is just the basic hookup, man. You know? Yeah, NG. Uh, okay, but anyways, it's cupcake. Yeah.
My last 2 cents, ne? I think I'm leaning more to my second definition. I mean, or my second stance that I took. Oguti, okay, sharp. If there are people that we call soulmates, then I don't believe Oguti there is one particular soulmate for every person. Do I
Yeah,
believe
yeah.
ukuthi people can meet and have a genuine connection, or a I feel like I know you from somewhere type of connection? Yes, I do. But I don't believe ukuthi it's specifically one person for umuntu ngamunye. I believe that there are many people that you can have that connection with, which is why you get it in a romantic relationship. You also get it in a friendship dynamic also, and in a family dynamic, or whatever other relationship there is. But I do not believe ukuthi it's only like one person.
Hundred
that's
percent.
that's what that's what I was fighting. It's because when people say ukuthi you are my soulmate, usually what they mean is that I believe it's either you or no one else, which is why they keep going back to people that are not good for them, because they feel like it's that one person that they can be with, and that's it. There's no one else that they can connect with on that level, which is not true.
Which is 100% not true, and I believe in that actually. But then again, guys, like this is just a healthy discussion here, right? Isn't like we are not saying that no, you should go with like what's that? What we are saying, working 100%. No, 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 no. You can do it your way, but then we do not promote promiscuity. Yeah. So when now you want to do hookups and sort of hey, get a soulmate, more when yeah. So before Makupe, Balor do you want to say something, guys, quickly before we go to Makupe again? Mbali Ray. Okay.
ya ko makhupe ke sa tshwere boratho ka mo molomong.
Okay. Sorry, did we answer you though? Oshapu no.
Yeah.
All right, Coops. You can close it up, Ibile, actually, because me, I have to run, guys. Working, because I have a delivery to actually send actually now.
I
So
hope you lena umpadile mo ka gore nkolota le botlolo. Ray, Leo Coke, ngicela ukuthi ungithumele. Mara mina ngithanda i-stone.
Before,
I don't know about the same website, but
Yes, I deserve it. I deserve it.
before you close it up, Friday I have a boxing match which is very high. I'm getting support. It is a poster.
Oh, la.
Yeah, with TikTok.
Okay, I feel it, boy. I is.
8 o'clock Friday.
Aware
Ndaba.
bedtime.
Yeah. It's a boxing match and it's very big. There's a poster, you can go and check it.
So, guys, you're working, you are like,
Muffin, I did say boxing match.
yeah,
Boxing
but then more TikTok, guys, please, ne? Working, the tapping, working, like boxing matches, not fairy. So, let's calm down. So, yes, that's it. Like you wanted to speak, Bill, and then for there we can close up, bro, and then we can all leave.
No, it's fine. Ne ke nyaka fela gore okay. You asked if lenkarabile na.
Yeah.
So I won't say yes, I won't say no. Mara ke le utlwile. And ke di utlwile di views le di opinions tsa batho. So ke happy nyana. But now I have a question because now I build up the conversation, right? So based on what I've heard, majority agree and believe in the idea of a soulmate. No? Sharp, all fair. Now, does that now mean tabela ne re bua ka yona ya talking stage? Ne?
No, I'm not saying what happened.
Hold on. No, it's just a question that I just want to leave everybody with. Because it's all nice, how we at the talking stage, or hey, 15 minutes, hey, we can't be in a talking stage for a certain period, right? Now, if now I start feeling familiar with this person in a soulmate sense, based on definition that Makupe read for us, right? Does that mean her talking stage is that day? Ke tlhakana le wena?
Except of course, who will up again?
Or you see, that's
Who will up? You can be.
well,
Yeah, sorry, no.
yeah.
My battery, sorry about that.
You
So,
see,
Sheba.
Yeah, my that's a question.
Oh, okay, sharp.
Yeah,
Sorry.
so does it then mean, Hore, our talking stage in that scenario where I feel or now Leroy, I'm man, deja vu. I get Miss Cupcake a little deja vu nya. Or get I'm man ke deja vu. So does that mean our talking stage arena? Is it one that will be considered very short? That's one. And then at the same time, where is the stance then on is love blind? I guess those are the two things that we spoke of. Has it's already soulmate. If haku fila, ke sa tlhakana le wena. Ke re ba re ha re tlhakana man ke a fila re no man. Lo muntu lo, man, go na le something. Now, where does it place us in the love is blind category now in this case? Yobo. Yeah, but anyway, ke dutse ke a di nagana fela mara makhupe ka itse tlo nkaraba one thing.
You will decide how when we run that show.
Which part? Blind or talking stage?
Working kind of man like hotly actually because now I get a Sheba, right? This is like you working, you do research and then now you have the information. So what you do with the information? Well, or when now you want to go do the hookup now, or maybe do you feel like doing it now? Now, working kind of because now there are like okay, there are those perfect relationships, as in like where they met once and then so they actually did the thing once, kind of like banana family clear, and then like 20 years later they are still good. Then there are those who had as in the 90-day rule working kind of, but they like still failed. So you gather the information, then you decide what to do with it. So these are just the opinions, or okay, your experience, my experience, you know. So, yeah, so you're not like drop elevates on Chunyaka, but working you know what, man? You really made a good point, yeah, because maybe but again, because maybe when I look more to know that they are lost in jail and they don't know what to do with it. But hey, Coops.
Yeah, anyway, na ke feditse e re ke theohe he.
Thanks, man.
Hi, Dumelang. Na, I don't believe in talking stage. Full stop. Hi, let's come namo. Number two, I think that we also miss out on people that quote unquote may be our soulmates because they don't fit our
Our fantasy.
our fantasies, our rational brain, right? I don't know if I've told you, Neki killing ko Amazon, right? And people would call because they received like a drone or something that was not what they ordered, right? No matter the value of that item, because it's not what they wanted or what they thought it would be, they wanted to return it. So sometimes you return a gift that is meant for you because it doesn't fit a certain standard in your brain that you have for what the gift should be like. Sometimes you return a gift because the packaging is damaged, but you don't even bother to open the gift and see gore ka mo gare e right na.
Yet happy, like that's a great product actually.
Exactly.
Marinje, because you can't use it like barking man kind of like yeah, barking that actually is like you saw on TV and then you're like no actually, but like me I don't know. But dude, you can do a lot more with this. But yeah, sorry about that.
So people would do that. Like someone would call and then be like, I just received a drone attack number K what, and I would be like, and then we check on the system and we'd be like, okay, no, it's fine, you can keep it. And they'll be like, no, I don't want to keep it, I want to return it. Like, I don't want it, I want to return it. Why one?
Yeah.
So yeah, sometimes you guys play yourselves.
Sometimes you guys play yourselves, and those are the last words, right? Or maybe
The last words, Mara, le tlogeleng talking stage, re talka eng.
I'm about to play this disclaimer again, Makupi Twar. Please. But anyway, Joe Shebana. So these are my last words actually. Whether you believe it or not, bruh. And like, let's remember, this is just like my personal view actually. Yeah. You can literally make anything work. Yeah. If you are willing to make it work. I'm speaking about human interaction. Yeah. You can really make it work. But it can happen. Learn to step aside. What's that kind of from your perfect fantasy world things actually, because we are not like perfect here actually. So you might have a soulmate, you might not, but anyway, hey, it's fine, it's fine. But then romantically actually, yeah, particularly that side actually, learn to understand that we are not like what's that perfect actually. You like, you have your flaws, they have their flaws, but then if like more than 80% you can make it work actually, then the other 30% is just a thing of no man, isn't like, go just fix it here and there, make it work, bro, because now you are gonna play yourself, and then or hey and how right you were now, hey but can like just that basari gidi ing banna gidi ing, and then now you like you are basically fucking up yourself. Happy, do not force things, but then when you see that I'm okay, like that's a really good thing actually here. The minor things we can fix. Come on, bruh. Stop playing yourself. But anyway, what's that can like, do not take me serious, guys. Stay away from human beings. Left is your bestie. I got or hey Mutaru tomorrow. No, like Leroy said this and this to me, and then me I did this. I did say it. But anyway, thank you very much for actually joining me, guys. I'm really having a shit morning, but it's gonna be better now. And I have to go deliver some stuff there actually. But then you can catch. Oh, you won't be able to see the replay actually today from but again like yesterday's show because of technical difficulties. But then you can see last week's shows actually. So just go on like YouTube and check Makoya Rundown there, and then you can catch last week's replays. But then now yesterday's one is teasing. We made it better now. What exactly?
Netso tso nyaka go lla mo o tsamaya. O ngale.
Oh yeah, actually, we kind of made it better there. But then, guys, you guys are my soulmates. You see why I'm saying that now?
That word is so loose today.
I cannot say, you are my soulmate. You are not so. That's just.
Yeah, like our first time.
I went Benjaga, guys.
Fair.
Have a great day. Keep it Makoya. Remember Friday boxing match, Radar. So sharp. Good night.